Okay, we have completed the transfer of the drive. It is backed up. Let's get to work on the unit now. Gonna log out here. Here we go. Okay, let's put the hard drive back in this little bugger. The holes don't quite line up on this thing. So I'll have to put them in before I tighten them up. There we go. So this is what they would call an industrial PC per se. Alright, let's carefully move this board back into position. Go. Same thing, just gonna slip these screws in and not tighten them just yet. There we go. All tightened up. Okay, let us carefully reattach the IDE cable. There we go. So that's all back together. Alright, so now I'm going to switch my monitor back over. Let's see here. Can you see that? Good. Okay, so now I'm going to switch the monitor back over to VGA. And I'm going to reach down and grab my VGA cable from the floor somewhere. There we go. Stupid thing. I said go to VGA. Okay. Let's fire it up. There we go. Now I'm going to clip my keyboard into the USB slot here. Oh, shut up, computer. Doing that, I'm going to take the liberty of removing the fan assembly from the CPU. So that I may oil it. I think it still works. I mean, we don't know if it works yet. Alright, so it looks like the computer's starting up okay. Where does my mouse plug in? Okay, so this fan, it looks like the bushings are accessed through the top. Nope, the bushings are accessible through the bottom. But I can't seem to get up to the darn thing. Well, that's a step in the right direction. We'll deal with the fan in a minute. Alright, so let me just see here. It looks like it's actually working. So if you look up in the corner here, you're going to see some text. That text goes specifically through a serial interface to this display matrix, which then spits it out here, and it goes through serial to the large display matrix, which drives the LED pixels on the sign. So as far as I can tell, this thing is working absolutely fine. So we've made some progress. Now, I don't have any USB here. I wonder if my keyboard will work. Let's find out. Nope. Alright, so it doesn't look like the USB works on it. Not a big deal. Just gonna move this back over so we can get some board shots. Okay, so where's the USB plug-in? Over here. I'm not too concerned that the USB doesn't work, but I am a little bit concerned that the fan doesn't work. Now, seeing as the USB doesn't work on it, and I don't have any PS2 devices to manage this thing, we're just going to have to, unfortunately, kill it. Okay, so we know that the unit's fine now. We've done a backup on it, it's tested, it's working. Let's put this aside for a minute. Now let's take a look at this little fan, because this little fan could actually be the downfall of the whole unit. So, here. So I can't seem to get the fan blades off. The fan assembly should come out. Either using, it's usually bushings. Can't seem to get into it. So, I think I'll need to order another one. Normally you can repair these fans simply by removing the fan assembly, the actual rotor, and then cleaning the shaft, or the arbor, and then cleaning the bushings, and then putting oil in them. And then they're usually good for another few billion turns. But, yeah. You can't open this one. Junk. Gonna have to replace it. Alright, I'm going to do a cutscene for a second because I'm going to go dig in my boxes for a substitute fan. Alright, found the source of the fan. This piece of junk's not going anywhere. Unfortunately, digital ballasts are a real pain in the butt to fix because they soak the boards in Bitsmith. So I'll just take this fan out of here. Alright, we need to, Alright, junk be gone. Okay. we got a replacement fan. Ah, how many volts is it? 12 volts. Yeah. I think what I'm going to do with this fan is this is going to be a scab job, only because I prefer to order the proper fan for this. Okay, so airflow is this way. So I'm going to use this group of cables to anchor this fan. Just going to blow onto the CPU there. Now we just need to figure out how to power it. Let's see here. I don't want to modify anything. Let's see here. I need a reliable method. Let's try this. So what I'm going to do, I don't condone or recommend this to anybody because this is very, very poor workmanship. But this is a temporary fix until I can order a new fan. I mean, this thing's probably been working without a fan for some time now, but that's really bad. Because especially with a computer that is very, very hard to get a hold of, you don't want it cooking. There, we have a fan. Alright, let's put the unit back together. It can now go back to its home. Here we go. So I know that wasn't as much of a fix video as you guys would like to see, but really there wasn't much to fix here. Scabbing in a fan and making a power supply for this computer was basically all that was really needed. And backing up the hard drive, of course, because if anything happens to that, you're kind of fucked. So, yeah. Now, where this thing was before was exposed to a lot of moisture, which is why we coated the circuit boards in urethane. But you can't protect it 100%, even if it's ruggedized. So that's pretty much that. There goes the computer. Oh, sorry. There's all the ports on it. And here's the new power supply for it. Yes, I made a new one. The other one just wasn't quite enough power. So this one is 2 amps as opposed to 1.5, and yeah, I put some more heat shrink on it afterwards to make it look a little bit nicer. There you go. So that's that.